What's up, guys? This is Cher talking. I'm back for the second strategy for Spiral Corridor for 290. As I said in my past video, this fight is versus 3 enemies, and Genryu is the boss, but you also have to kill the Zero Beetles. And they have a strange mechanic. If you attack them directly with slash or blunt attacks, you're gonna trigger a damage block for the next hit, and also a defense boost. And they do a lot of direct attacks, and there's something that is very useful in this fight, and that is to use Galahad as your main counter. Because this guy can stack 4 counters, and then it becomes super strong if you have Forneus. You don't need Forneus for this, but it just makes it much shorter. You can also bring Beauty. Beauty is okay damage dealer, but she's here because of her utility. She gives this Dragon's Blessing that gives attack defense boosts when landing attacks, and also buffs endurance and will. She also gives ailment resistance buffs. These enemies will be buff breaking you. And there is a trick in this fight. Beetles have lower HP than boss, and you eventually kill them before the boss, and then the fight will be a little slow. And then you can use someone like Katarina that already makes the squad better, but she will trigger the defense boost on them because of the direct part of her chase. Fury Short is indirect, but her chase is not. Moulin Rouge is direct. So you can actually use Katarina to apply the defense boost and allow them to survive a little longer so that they try to kill all the 3 enemies together. Also, if they are alive, they are landing more direct attacks and your Galahad will counter more. But this strat is just to showcase how good Galahad is if paired up with Forneus, because Forneus will increase cold damage to the squad and also will increase cold damage when you are attacking with cold attacks, and that has no limit in global. That is why it's so good. And you see a lot of damage from Galahad because of this. I'm also bringing ScherBR here because he is giving me P, but also healing and extra stuff. Formation is Imperial Cross. We already discussed it, all the equipments that you need to bring. You have to resist direct attacks and also mainly cold and lightning and then heat. In that order. Oh, and there is one trick with Katarina. In order for you to choose a target, you have to inherit indirect attack, and Ice Impact will help you. Can also be Ice Fogs or Ballet if you want, because you can choose a target even though this is an AoE attack. Her chase will then be used on someone you select. Let's go. The fight starts, and if you don't have Galahad, you can also use Global X Bertrand. He will do much less damage, but he still works. May take more time to finish the fight though. We will actually start with Mirage Dragon Barrier. Ray is gonna use his Rainbow Flooring Strings, Galahad with Freeze Spike every time. Forneus will use his Tidal Lure always on Genryu, and then Katarina will use her Ice Impact. No, it doesn't need yet because she and everyone else is on full HP. We can wait one turn to use the other skill, and then we'll use it every single turn to heal a little more. Not that we really need, but well, it's good to have full HP if possible. Well, in this fight you see the counter from Galahad, and even Forneus. I'm using Tidal Lure with Forneus to even counter twice, because there's Biting Rush and AoE direct attack, and that means that I can counter with both. Now the Frontal Beetle is with damage block, but also, whoa, so many buff breaks. This was not a really good start yet. Galahad is casting his defense boosts. Okay, now you're getting more. Nice. We didn't start so well. They using too many buff breaks, but that doesn't matter. It's just once that works. But there is just one thing. They didn't attack Forneus and Galahad as much as I wanted. I'm gonna use Soryu Elegant Wind Blade. Then ScherBR is gonna use his Triple Light Arrows. He doesn't have BP for anything else. Then I'm gonna trigger Overdrive, freeze his Spike, so that he goes first. And then we can use Tidal Lure always on Genryu. And now with Katarina, it's time to choose a specific target. That will be one of the Beetles again. They are still with close HP. You always have to go after the one with the highest HP. Sorry, with the lowest HP, because you have to protect that one from dying. The Beetles have around half the HP of Genryu, and if you kill them too soon, you get much less counters. So, allowing them to have the defense boost actually helps keeping them alive. They take half the damage, but you see where I'm going. We got a counter with Forneus. And Galahad. Wine also triggers counter. Damage will scale with turns. Like, for example, Galahad can have 4 freeze spikes, and in those moments he's gonna do a lot of damage. You can see that we are already doing 1 million damage with Final Lure. Freeze spike is already on 1.2 million. You can easily go beyond 2 million damage, but we'll get there. But what helps you reach so much damage is those self buffs that you get because of Unane from Forneus. He's also buffing status. After you get so many hold and attack boosts, you benefit so much from status buffs. And when they use buff break, they reduce your damage for a while, but then you scale back. If we play accordingly, this will last maybe 7 turns, but we'll see. Uni, Rainbow Flowering Strings, Freeze Spike, Idle Lure. Now I have to use my skill on the beetle that has lowest HP. So it is the frontal one, so it can even be Ice Impact, because with this I can choose the target. Or even, yeah, Ice Impact, because Shirei seems to need some healing. Ice Impact heals once or twice. It's RNG. That's why I inherited skill that I can select the target, to keep switching between the beetles. Even if they don't take that much damage, they are still helping me increase the damage output of Galahad in Forneus. See, I just use it. We'll learn Rouge, and that allowed me to keep that beetle alive for a little longer. Buff break. Okay, part of the damage will be decreased. But we'll scale back. First hit, block it, as it should be. Some turns will be better than others. That's how it is. Okay, back to 1 million. $1.2 million. 1.3. By turn 4 onwards, Galahad has 4 freeze spikes, and that is the best moment. Miles from For You. One beetle is almost dying already. You can see that's past 50% HP. You try to protect that one using Katarina. Katarina, please protect the beetle. We have to protect the beetle with lowest HP. That's the one. Even this skill is doing a lot of damage as well because of the cold attack boost. This skill has cold damage. Theoretically, this fight can be soloed by Galahad. It may take a lot of turns, but even if the enemies do buff intelligence, they don't buff as much to be a problem. Because of the slot that I'm using Galahad with has an endurance and will buff. It's much better though that you use full squad, because that will speed up. Genryu is already with half HP. Fighting Rush with trigger, AoE counter, then Galahad counters, and there will be 4 counters on the Beetles, and this one is the one with a defense boost. It's not gonna die yet. But if he does it yet again, maybe it will die. He just did. Okay, so since it's decreasing damage taken by 50%, we are already doing more than 2 million damage. Don't kill the Beetle yet. Don't kill the Beetle yet. Oh my. I want Genryu to attack Galahad now. Oops, that Beetle again. It's gonna die. It's dead. On the 3rd hit. Now let's see full damage on the 4th hit. 2.8 million! Use a direct attack now. Please, yes. It's gonna pass 3 million damage. Oh, not yet. But it's close. Whoa! Whoa! Genryu is almost dead. It's gonna cast some defense boost because one Beetle is still alive. Now it's okay to kill the other Beetle. Gonna cast this, and Idle Lure again. I can use Fear and Short now because it doesn't matter if one or the other get hit. It will be much better for the Beetle to get hit though. So that we still have some other counters. But it's insane that in the end Galahad managed to reach almost 3 million damage. Damage block. Goodbye, Beetle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was already the 4th. Now if you attack Galahad like that, oh my gosh. Do 3 million for me so that I can screenshot this. Yes, that was insane, Galahad. Such an old style that is still a really powerful unit on the right situations, especially now with Forneus. Guys, that's the run. 5 turns even faster than my first video. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. Hope to see you soon in the next one. Goodbye.